Voters overwhelmingly approved Prop 50 last night during the November 4th special election. This means new congressional maps are expected to add 5 Democratic seats to the U.S. House of Representatives. Ballots are still being counted, so let's take a look at your screen right here at the latest numbers. With 76% reporting, we're seeing 64% going towards the yes vote and 36% going towards the no vote. Now, following this, the California Republican Party has announced it will sue Governor Gavin Newsom over Proposition 50, saying the measure is unconstitutional.
ABC 10 State Matters political reporter Jenny Ha has been tracking the latest developments and is live at the Capitol with more. Jenny.
Chris, Laura, good evening. This isn't the first legal challenge Proposition 50 has faced, but the question now is voters have weighed in. So how will the lawsuit affect the outcome of the election?
But it was not just a victory tonight for the Democratic Party, it was a victory for the United States of America.
Hours after Governor Gavin Newsom's victory speech, the fate of Proposition 50 is unclear. On Wednesday morning, the California Republican Party announced a lawsuit with one goal: to do away with the newly drawn congressional maps.
The question before the courts will be which maps are the voters going to be voting on in 2026.
The lawsuit alleges the redrawn maps, in the attempt to give Democrats a 5-seat advantage, gerrymander by race, favoring Hispanic and Latino voters. The attorneys say this is a violation of the Voting Rights Act, which allows for race-based redistricting only when
that there is a problem of racism, that there's a problem that the majority is preventing the minority from being elected.
Mark Moiser says that problem doesn't exist in California. Political data expert Paul Mitchell spearheaded redrawing the maps.
It's one thing to challenge a redistricting plan and say this plan was passed in the dead of night. In this case, you have a redistricting map that was voted on by the public.
Mitchell declined to address specifics of the lawsuit, but says his focus was
the goal of pushing back on Texas. No more, no less. That partisan goal is what drove our districting process.
Legislative analyst Chris McKaylee agrees, saying there are multiple studies that show the new maps don't change racial representation.
Don't favor a particular minority group of voters. And so I think they've got a high hurdle to overcome.
The stakes are high.
If the federal courts were to strike down Prop 50, then yes, that effort would be for naught.
And the lawyers say that they're pushing for a decision to be made by the 2026 candidate filing period, which starts next month. Also today, another group filed a ballot initiative asking that the Independent Redistricting Commission's congressional maps be reinstated for the 2028 election. If they get enough signatures, that ballot measure, will be on the November 2026 ballot for voters to weigh in on. Live at the state capitol, Jenny Ha, ABC 10.